So firstly, obviously, thanks to all Professor Grant and Michael and Keith Girling and Tracy Taylor for just their open, their contribution today. Want to thank all the chairs, Ian, Louise and Karen for chairing the breakout rooms. And also thanks to Lisa for sort of taking forward and sort of organising an excellent, conference of 3 hours has gone really quickly. It's always a really good sign, and organising it in obviously a different way than a face-to-face conference. It's a challenge when you've not done that before. So well done with that. And also to the Michael Johnson and Paul Knight over in the Sim Centre for their technical support today. Before pass on to Lisa, I just wanted really to thank the whole team, because I think it's been an exceptionally challenging year for people sort of professionally and personally. We obviously had to suspend the course, and whilst I can only speak on behalf of NUH, I'm sure it applies to all the other clinical teaching fellows across the region as well, and the other consultant teachers. But I personally just wanted to thank the admin team for doing a great job and sort of having to change things multiple times. I wanted to thank the consultants for their excellent contribution for trying to embed the students back into the team. And I wanted to obviously thank the clinical teaching fellows, because they have been very instrumental in all of the changes, because we wouldn't have been able to have done this without your considerable input. And some of the presentations today show that, and also from the junior doctors as well, who I think have tried to integrate the students much better into their practice. And that's been seen by one of the talks today. So I think really sometimes we don't reflect enough to thank people for their contribution, because we're all so busy, we feel, about what we're doing at the time. But I think this is a chance just to take a step back and say, I think your contribution is valued. And at the end of the day, we are here for the medical students. And I can categorically tell you that we have made a significant contribution to their learning, which is what it's all about. So we should never forget that. And that's why we're here. I think your contribution has been recognised. So thank you very much.
So a few years ago, the postgraduate team introduced some awards, and they also included undergraduate awards. So we would like to spend just a few minutes recognising the awards that have been given to the undergraduate team here at NUH. So just to say congratulations. So last year we had some winners. There's 3 awards that go to the undergraduate team. So it's the Undergraduate Educator Award, which last year went to Prof. Michael Doherty, the Undergraduate Education Award, which went to Sway, and Contribution to Undergraduate Medical Education, which went to Nick Thriotis. This year, I won't go through all the names, but the nominations for the Undergraduate Educators Award, the Undergraduate Educators Awards, and then contributions to undergraduate medical education.
Also, we felt, because we're trying to make medical students key workers, we didn't really have an award for medical students. I think I asked the team to give some nominations. So again, I'm not going to talk about these students. Some of you will know these students who have either been on a significant journey, as all students are, but we feel have really sort of, have been on a significant journey to either complete their studies, which those in CP3, or embarking on their studies. So we'll see who the winners are next month. But we felt it was important that we use the word students as key workers, so we need to embed them in what we're doing. And this was an opportunity to do that, which, having spoken to all 6 of these students, they are completely overwhelmed by having been nominated for this award. So again, I think it's a very positive thing.
Just to let everybody know that there is a PMED conference that is happening on Saturday, the 3rd of July. And we wish everybody who's been nominated the best of luck, and hope that they can attend that conference. So moving on, the chairs of each workshop group have chosen a winner from each group, and we'd like to thank everybody for presenting, because they were fantastic, and I know that it was a difficult decision for everybody to actually pick somebody. Workshop 1, we'd like to congratulate Rosie. Workshop 2, Anna and Joshua. And then workshop 3, we'd like to congratulate Rachel. So thank you very much for today and taking the time to present.
I have to say I've thoroughly enjoyed this morning. Thank you everybody for everything, because I think we had some stimulation from our key speaker, and to think about things online, and the fact that that isn't the answer to everything. I think we've had some excellent workshops. Unfortunately, we couldn't go to all of them, because I was very interested in quite a lot of the papers, but obviously we couldn't see it all. But I think we've had a good morning. I thank everybody for their willingness to contribute and to the speakers to put their heads up on the chopping block. But I think we've had some stimulating times. I think in the end, the point of it all is that we're trying to help our younger professional colleagues learn more. And whatever ways we can do that, whether they be online or face-to-face, and all the sort of things that we've talked around, I think that's really helpful. I think, as we just said for the last session, that actually everybody's mental health is really important. And don't forget, it's us as teachers as well, that we need to look after ourselves. We have to have some capacity to be able to share what we know with our students and our junior colleagues. But I hope that you've enjoyed it. I hope it stimulated you to think a bit more. We will be back. Hopefully next year it will be face to face, and it will be then hopefully a whole day as opposed to half a day. But thank you very much, everybody. I'd particularly like to thank the administrative staff, and particularly Lisa and Nick, for putting this all together. That's a lot of hard work, and I think you'll all agree that it's been very successful. So thank you, everybody.